All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started with our math. We are going to be on math 15-2. You guys can get out your books. If you want to log into math, the website, because I don't think we're going to do a digital quick check today, but yeah, I don't think we'll do one, but you guys can definitely, if you want to go online, you just go to the waffle, scroll all the way down to Savvis Easy Bridge, click on math, click on your frog. And then we are on lesson 15-2. And then, yeah, so we did not do our digital quick check yesterday. And then we're not going to do a digital quick check today either. However, what I'll do though, is we'll do one together in class. Okay, we're learning about inches today.
You can measure the length and height of an object in inches. Start from the left side of the ruler. An inch is a standard unit of measure. 1 inch is the same length on every inch ruler. Look at where the eraser ends on the ruler. Between which inch measurements is it? It is between 1 and 2 inches. To measure to the nearest inch, look for the halfway mark. Is the eraser longer or shorter than the halfway mark?
Is it longer or shorter than the halfway mark, the eraser? This way would make it shorter. This way would make it longer. So the eraser, is it longer or shorter than the halfway mark?
Shorter.
Think about it.
Longer.
It's
Longer.
It's the halfway mark, so it's longer.
The eraser is longer than the halfway mark. If the object is longer than the halfway mark, use the greater number. Is the eraser closer to 1 or 2 inches?
Which one is it closer to, 1 or 2 inches?
2 inches.
Very good.
It is closer to 2 inches. 2 is the greater number. The eraser is about 2 inches long. You can measure height the same way that you measure length. To measure the height of an object, turn the ruler and start from the bottom side of the ruler. Look at where the pine cone ends on the ruler. Between which two measurements is it?
Between which two measurements is the pine cone?
I see the hair is on the little one.
It's between 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
It is between 1 and 2 inches. Is the pine cone longer or shorter than the halfway mark?
So let's look. Is the pine cone past the halfway mark or is it not?
It's shorter than that.
It's shorter. So we're going to use the 1. Is it closer to 1 or is it closer to 2 inches? Is it 1 inch or 2 inch?
2.
Not
The
2
pine
inch.
cone is shorter than the halfway mark. To the nearest inch, about how long is the pine cone?
It's about 1 inch. It is not about 2 inches because it is less than the halfway mark.
If the object is shorter than halfway, use the lesser number. It is about 1 inch long. 1 is the lesser number. You have learned how to measure the length and height of an object in inches.
All right, let's go ahead and do our practice. Or no, I'm sorry, reteaching. So we are now in our book. We are on 15-2 reteaching. We're going to work on this together. Okay, use a ruler to measure inches. To measure to the nearest inch, look at the halfway mark between inches. If the object is longer, use the greater number. If the object is shorter than the halfway mark, use the lesser number. So let's look at this bead. This bead is about how many inches?
One.
Very good, 1. What about this bead? This bead is about, okay, let's see. So it's not exactly 2. So it's between 1 and 2. And it's this is the halfway mark, and it's going past the halfway mark. So because it's going past the halfway mark, we're going to use the bigger number. So about how long is this bead?
2 inches.
2 inches, very good. Okay, Russell, Ava, Eknor, make sure you guys are on task in the chat, okay? Okay, number 1, find something in the classroom to measure in inches. Draw the object and write the measurement to the nearest inch. Now, today, we are actually going to be doing something super fun, okay? Obviously, you guys are going to need a ruler. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on a little bit of a field trip, and we are going to look for rulers in our house. If you don't have a ruler, that's okay. You guys, I'll give you guys opportunities to look for rulers or to buy a ruler or to print a ruler, but hopefully all of you guys have some type of ruler in your house. So I am going to go upstairs and I'm going to see if I have a ruler in my house. You will need a ruler for this activity. If you don't have a ruler, you guys can print a ruler. You guys can even make a ruler if you'd like. Now, I know I have rulers in this house.
I am good at making rulers.
So here's one ruler I have. This is like a paper ruler that I have. So here's one ruler. I know I have a regular ruler in this house too. It's just a matter of finding where I put it. Okay, well, there's one ruler. All right, you guys can go ahead and search for your rulers as well. All right, so now what you're gonna do is you guys are going to find, if you have a ruler, great. Go ahead and now you guys are gonna look for a book. You could, that one says my favorite book. It doesn't have to be your favorite book, just any book that you guys have in your home. Oh, here's another ruler. Here's another ruler that I found, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I am going to find a book that I like. So I have a book. And you're also gonna need a pencil. If you don't have a pencil, you could use your marker or your pen, whatever you guys have. I'm gonna use a pen. Perfect.
Miss Park, is this a good book if I can use this?
Yes, you can use anything you want. It doesn't even have to be a book. If you don't have a book, you can use another object, okay? Now, what we are going to be doing is we are going to make our own estimate. So your answers can be different than mine. Your answers can be different than mine. If you don't have a ruler, you guys can just do it with me and I'll just give you your answers. However, you will need a ruler eventually and I'll explain why, okay? So what I'm going to do is I have my book and I have my ruler. First things first is you're going to make an estimate. How many inches do you think your book that or whatever you're measuring is? So make an estimate. For those of you who don't have one, you guys can just write down what I write, okay? So here is my book. I am going to need to make an estimate. I think my book is about, I'm gonna say 8 inches. If you have a big book, that's fine. If you have a big book, that's totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna say that my book is about 8 inches long. So I'm gonna write 8 inches. Now what I'm gonna do is I am going to measure my book. So I'm gonna turn off my background so you guys could see. Okay, so what you guys are going to do is you have your book, you have your ruler. Now, most rulers have inches and centimeters. Oopsies. You need to find the one that says inches.
Hey, Miss Park.
or
I like
IN.
Miss
Okay,
Park. I like your home.
thank you. Now what you're going to do is you are going to start at one end of the length of your book and put it at the end of the ruler, just like this, okay? Then you're going to go to the other end and then you're going to see how many inches your book is. Now mine, I know it's kind of hard to see, but mine is, it ends right here. And can anyone see my screen and tell me how many inches my book is?
7.
7 inches.
7.
Ooh, so I was really
7.
close. So for mine, I'm gonna put 7.
8.
Okay. Now you guys can measure yours. If you're having trouble, you guys can just write my answers down and we'll continue to work on these. Now I don't have a pencil, but I do have a pen. So here's my pen. I'm gonna first make an estimate. Well, I know that my book is 7 inches. So, and the pen is smaller than the book. So I'm gonna say this is about 5 inches. Okay. Now I am going to measure. Here's the 0. I'm going to put my pen at the very end of my ruler. And then here is the ending of it. About how many inches is my pen?
6.
6. Very good. So my estimates were pretty close. Okay. So that's what you guys are doing. If you do not have rulers or pencils or books, no worries. You guys can just use mine. We're going to do a practice now. And actually, I don't think we're going to have time for our digital quick check because I want to show you guys something super fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and you're going to turn the page to your practice now. Nice. I see some of you guys are measuring your books. Okay. Estimate the length of each object, then use a ruler to measure. Now, this is going to be hard if you don't
Miss
have.
Park,
Yes.
I had a ruler, but I lost it.
No worries. Okay, now this one is going to be a little bit harder for you guys, for me to explain because my measurements are going to be different than yours. So we're actually going to skip the practice. You guys can work on this on your own if you'd like, because you're just measuring what is on your page. But however, some of you guys are using Kami, some of you guys are just using your computer, some of you guys have your books. So our measurements are going to look different. So because of that, I want us to practice measuring things and we're going to we're going to actually create little mini movies. Okay, let me just record this. So what you guys are doing is you're creating your Flipgrid accounts, correct? So I gave you guys the link in the chat. You guys are going to click sign in with Google or join with Google. Once you click join with Google, it's going to have your abcusd.org account. You're going to click on it. So click on your name, Ava. And then so this is the activity, okay? You guys are using a measuring tool to measure some of your favorite items around your house. So when you guys are ready, you're not going to submit it yet. You guys are going to click this blue button, add response. And when you guys click on that that blue button. And you guys can click join group. Yes. You're going to go ahead and record your video of you measuring things around your house. Now you have 1 minute and 30 seconds. So that means that if you have time to measure more than one thing, then go ahead and do that. Okay. So I know some of you guys, the video is not going to work because you're on Zoom right now, and that's fine. So I'm just going to walk you guys through what you're doing. Okay. So here it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my camera. It's going to say, use your microphone, use your camera, allow. I'm going to click allow. Now use the power of Flipgrid camera to record videos, capture your screen, and easily share your ideas with anyone. So I'm going to get started. I have an item right here. Okay. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to introduce myself. So it's counting down. Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm in Miss Park's second grade class, and we are going to be measuring some of my favorite items around the house. So this is one of my favorite items. This is a dog bone, and this is a bone that I give to my dogs, Kovu and Evie, and I really like my dogs, and it would be hard to measure them because they're always moving. So I'm going to be measuring their bone instead, and this is one of their favorite bones. So here I'm going to be using a ruler. Okay, I have a ruler and I am going to be using the inches. So I am going to start at the end of my ruler where 0 is. I'm going to put my bone at the end. And then I'm going to go right here. So you guys can see that my bone, it is between 8 and 9. It's more closer to 9. It's past that halfway mark. So I'm going to say that my dog's bone is 9 inches long. Pause. Okay. Now, what you guys can do is you guys can watch that video. Okay. You can click next. Hi, you can watch yourself. I'm Ashley, and I'm in Miss Park's second grade class, and we are going to be measuring some of my favorite items around the house. So this is one of my favorite items. This is a dog bone. And this is a bone that I give to my dogs, Kovu and Evie. And I really like my dogs. And it would be hard to measure them because they're always moving. So I'm going to be measuring their bone instead. And everyone needs to do this. Bones. This is what we're going to be showing at open house for your parents. So this is going to be our open house activity. So this will be something that everyone needs to complete. Okay. Now, there's some super fun stuff. So let me explain first, okay? You can add music. You can find music. Make sure you guys always choose appropriate music so you can listen to some of them. Now, if you add music, hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm in Miss Park's second grade class, and we are going to be measuring some of my favorite items around the house. Now, you don't want it to be too loud. This is one of my favorite items. This is a dog bone. And this is a bone that I give to my, and then you can also remove the music as well. So let's say you decided you wanted to add this. So you click add. Hi, I'm Ashley. But let's say that you say, okay, I want to make it a little bit louder, and then you play it. And I'm in Miss Park's second grade class. Uh-oh, what do you guys notice? The music is way too loud now. So I'm going to make it a little bit softer. And we are going to be measuring some of my favorite items around the house. Now, let's say you're saying, I don't want music in mine. So then you just click remove. Now, let me show you some other fun stuff that you can do. Okay. What you're going to do now is you're going to, let's house. How do I think there's some way you can add edit. So let's go. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not ready I want to keep editing my video. So I'm going to click edit video. Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm in Are you sure you want to exit recording? Class, and we are going to be measuring. So don't exit out there, but I feel like there's a way that you can put more things. So let's say that you liked it and you did a good job. What you can do is you can select a frame. So what it means to select a frame is you can pick your profile picture. So you can pick you can go to one that you like, or let's say you're like, well, I don't like any of those. If you don't like any of those, what you can do is you can take a picture and then that will be your profile picture. So I'm going to press it. Uh-oh, that wasn't what I wanted. So I'm going to click redo selfie. Now you can put effects on your screen. You can add stickers to your screen. Like, ooh, look at this laughing cat. I like that one. So I want to add that laughing cat here. Or maybe you want to draw something on your screen. Or look, there's even board. Ooh, there's my laughing cat. And then here's like a little board. I don't like the board, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to delete the board by clicking on this subtraction. I'm going to go back and I want to add a GIF. A GIF is like a moving artwork. And I like Batman. So I'm going to put this Batman one and I'm going to put it over here. And then I think that's good. Maybe I'll do a frame actually. I'm going to put a frame. And I like Valentine's Day. Okay, let's do this Valentine's Day one. And I think that's it. So I'm going to, oh, maybe I'll put a filter on. Ooh, look, it's changing the screen colors. Oh, that makes me all look like Lego-y.
Hey, you could also join rainbow.
Yeah. So you guys are going to pick what you like. Then what you're going to do is you're going to have to get ready and then you're going to take your picture. Okay. So I'm going to go like this. And I take my picture and then I'm going to click confirm because I like my picture. Now, once you have that, you can put a caption. So I'm going to write measuring my dog's bones or dog's bone because it belongs to both of them. So the apostrophe goes after the S. And then I don't have a link. And then you're going to be posting it to measurements around our homes. Measurement around our homes. Okay. Then you're going to post to the topic, uploading your video. Now you guys can create as many videos as you guys would like. Everyone needs to at least complete one. So it says your video is posted to the topic, share with your friends and family, or just copy the share link. And then I'm going to be sharing all of these videos with all of your families for open house. Okay. So we're going to go back to the topic. Now, if you do not have a ruler, I'm going to show you guys one more way that you can do it. If you do not have a ruler, you can use anything that you have in your home. Okay. Okay. So let me explain first, and then I'll answer all these questions that are coming in. Okay. So let's say that you do not have a ruler. Well, you should have a pen in your house. So you can use a pen as your measuring tool. Okay. So then you're just going to probably want to measure something that's a little bit bigger than your pen though. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a response again. And then this time, you know what? I think I want to put a frame while I'm recording. I want to make it look cool. Ooh, that looks awesome. Happy New Year. Well, it's not really New Year anymore. Let's see. Ooh, I like that one. That one's cool. Ooh, this one's underwater. Okay, I got to get started. So I'm just going to do I'm going to do this paint and splash one. So I picked a frame. I'm going to go back by clicking frame. And then I'm also going to, I like my stickers. So I want to add some cool stickers again. Ooh, look, there's all these animals. Yes, you do not need to do it right now. You guys have until maybe 2 weeks. I'll give you guys 2 weeks to get this done. So you guys will have time. Ooh, look how cute this porcupine is. So I like that porcupine. So I'm going to click it and I'm going to drag it over here so that it's not in my way though. Okay. So you only have 1 minute and 30 seconds. So you have to be prepared and ready. All right. So I'm going to start recording again. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Billy, and I am going to be measuring with my pen. I don't have a ruler at home, so my unit of measurement is going to be this pen. What I have here is one of my favorite snacks. And these are sour crawlers. They're like sour gummy worms and they're really good. So I'm going to be measuring this. So because I don't have a ruler, I'm just using my pen as a measurement tool. I'm going to start my pen at the end of my bag. And here is where it ends. So now what I need to do is I'm going to put my finger there. And then I'm going to go here again. Now let's see. My pen halfway mark is about here, and it's a little more than halfway of my pen. So because it's more than halfway, I'm gonna say that my sour gummy worm bag is about 2 pens. Okay, 1, 2. My sour gummy worms, the measurement is about 2 pen units, 2 pens. It's about the length of 2 pens. So that was me measuring one of my favorite things in my house, which is sour gummy worms, which I really like to eat. Thank you for listening. Bye. You're going to pause your video. Okay. Once you guys do that, you can click on options. You guys can look at different things. Nope, I think we're all good. I'm going to click next. Hi, everyone. My name is Billy, and I am going to be measuring with my pen. I don't have a ruler at home. You don't need to have a ruler to do this. You're just measuring with whatever objects you guys have. I'll show you guys ones throughout the week so that you guys can get some ideas. I'm going to add a little bit of music again because I love the music. Hi, everyone. My name is Billy, and I am going to be measuring with my pen. And then I'm going to click exit. Now, I like the music, so I'm going to add the music, but I want it to be very quiet. If you are going to add music, it needs to be less than like 7. I have a ruler at home, so okay, so 7, the volume needs to be 7 or less so I can hear you guys. If you liked your video, you think you did a good job, you can move on. Let's say you want to add something. So let's say you want to add another clip. Like, okay, maybe you forgot to say whose class you're in. So you're going to add another clip. I'm going to record. And then I forgot to say that I am in Miss Park's class. Thank you. Okay, and then I'm going to go to next. And then you guys are going to notice that there's a timer because you guys only have 1.5 minutes to do your recording. If you do more than 1.5 minutes, then it's going to automatically stop it. Watch, I'll show you, okay? I want to learn about measurement and I want to do this. So I'm going to let the time go out. And then you're going to notice, hi, everyone. When the time goes out, automatically it takes you to this next screen. So you need to make sure that you do it in 1.30 minutes. If you don't finish your recording in that time, you need to start over. And then so you're going to see that I say bye. And then here's another recording. House, which is sour gummy worms, which I really like to eat. Thank you for listening. Bye. And then I forgot to say that I am in Miss Park's class. Do you guys see how I was able to add that in? And then I forgot to say that I am in Miss Park's class. Now I want to trim this. You know how all of this extra stuff, I added more stuff. Thank you. I want to learn about measurement and I want to do this. So I'm going to let the time go out. So the time's going out, but I don't want that in my video. So I'm going to delete it by clicking on this blue line and I'm going to drag it because I want to get rid of all of that. So where do I want to stop it? I forgot to say that I am in Miss Park's class. Thank you. And then so I want to delete it right there. So I'm going to get it to that line and then I'm going to click confirm. Hi, everyone. My name is Bill. And then so what? Sour gummy worms, which I really like to eat. Thank you for listening. Bye. And then I forgot to say that I am in Miss Park's class. Thank you. So do you guys see that? Now I'm done. I liked my video. And then I'm going to say measuring my sour gummy worm bag with a pen as my unit of measurement. Okay. And then I want to edit my cover again. And then let's see if I can find a good frame. I think I want to take a picture again. Oh, actually, I kind of like this one. No, I don't like that one, actually. I think I'm going to just do another one. So I'm going to click cancel. I'm going to click edit photo. Ooh, what's to add a name tag? Ooh, I could write my name. That's cool. I like that one. And I'm going to click confirm. Ooh, so instead of doing a picture, I can just write my name here. And then I'm going to click post to topic. I'm going to wait for my video to load. Now you guys can create as many videos as you guys would like. Okay. You guys can measure as many things, but everyone needs to at least submit one. You all need to submit at least one. And I'll be giving you guys till like next week to turn them in. And then if you still have not turned them in, then I'm going to be working with you and helping you guys out. Okay. So this is what you guys are going to be doing. You can go to topic and then you'll see everyone's responses here. All right, guys. That is it for math. So we are not going to be doing that practice and we're not going to be doing the digital quick check. So if you guys want, you guys can do your 5 minutes of BTBF addition and or subtraction. And then you guys can also start working on your Flipgrid. Okay. If you guys have questions, I will be answering them now. If not, you guys are going to go to lunch. After lunch at 12 o'clock, my ELD students are going to come back. And then also I'm going to need these students to come back as well. At 12 o'clock, I need Alexander, Kendall, Dimitri, and Jason. Alexander, Kendall, Dimitri, Jason, and Daniel. Alexander, Kendall, Dimitri, Jason, and Daniel. I need you guys to come back at 12 o'clock with my ELD students. My ELD students are Eknor and Daniel, I believe. Everyone else, you guys are working on read theory on your own. And then any missing assignments or online resources. And then at 12:45, I need all students. Every single student in class needs to come back at 12:45 so that we could do our science review.